There's a guy I was following for a while during my development, Chris Bale. He was under Masculine Intent at the time. Now it's Awakened Intent. And he's really about being authentic and just being present. I really don't want to overly simplify everything he teaches. It's got a Buddhist spiritual tip to it. It's really great. It's just about being authentic, embodying the masculine polarity to seduce and to go through life. This is one of his main books that he had. It's The Gentleman's Guide to Effortless Seduction. I'm going to read a passage from it, just one page of it. This is something I think is big. It's actually huge. It's actually like one of the most important things for me. It's about bringing comfort with you rather than having to build it, which you can build it, or you can give it time for your comfort to make the other person comfortable. But it's really about bringing it with us, feeling at peace, bringing it with us as a man who is confident, relaxed, just present. So no matter what, you're present. Everything you're doing is coming from a space of like spiritual strength, that kind of comfort. All right, here's the passage. Evolved comfort. You wake up in the morning and you do your usual 20 minutes of mindfulness meditation before leaving your house. You walk out the door chilled out and emotionally indifferent, sitting in a space of content well-being. You see an attractive girl, so you decide to walk over and share your calm and grounded charisma with her. Yeah. There is no line or opener in your head, just your appreciation of her. Just your appreciation of her. See, present, appreciating, you feel that? Like, you're energized, but you're relaxed. You're present and appreciating her. With the internal knowing that you actually have nothing you must do or say to impress her, and with your trust that you have a penis, she has a vagina, and that people have been having sex for thousands and thousands of years, you give it up, let go, and slowly make your way up to her, lock eyes, and say, "Hello, how are you? The way you walk, stunning." Delivered in a calm, grounded, and chilled out way. And he says, "Please do not make note of that opener." Now, it felt a little contrived just reading it, but the point is he was just letting the words fall out of his mouth in the most real way. This is something I want to get into later when I get better at it and when I can teach it better. Because I'm a pro at getting in my own way, but also we all do. So there's like getting in our way even in the moment. That's something I'm familiar with and I understand. That's where I feel like I can look at these guys who have success with women and I'm like, you can go deeper. Because you can go deeper into a state of presence. All right? So he just lets it fall out of his mouth. "Hello, how are you? The way you walk, stunning." Delivered in a calm, grounded, and chilled out way. Of course, he says, "Please do not take note of that opener." Because it's not a line, it's the realness that he's bringing. You are not there to take her pussy. You are not there to convince her of anything. Instead, you have decided to share your gift with this very lucky woman, expecting nothing, present in the moment. How do you feel? Comfortable, of course. With all the above beliefs, how could you not? And it expressed through every morsel of you. How does she feel? Comfortable. Because really, as long as she chooses to be in your presence, she has no choice. Gentlemen of the world, please take note. You do not build comfort, you bring comfort with you. Puts it in caps 4 times. You do not build comfort, you bring comfort with you. You do not build comfort, you bring comfort with you. You do not build comfort, you bring comfort with you. Clearly he's stressing that. Having to build something states quite matter-of-factly that it is not there in the first place. Why, you ask? Do not look to the woman for the answers ever. You are the question, answer, and the solution every time. Look first to your internal thoughts, actions, and reactions. Yeah, this is all that I'm about. This is the stuff I'm about. The importance. No woman is going to go to bed with a man she does not feel comfortable around. Exactly. And I have stuff to say about that. There's the different kind of comfort. There's like comfortable where she feels, okay, so comfortable with you that you can actually make her pussy wet. But then it's like the other kind of comfortable is where you're like trying to keep her comfortable. It's like a friend guy type of comfort, which will dry her pussy up, which actually makes her not comfortable. She's actually fucking like exhausted trying to keep up with your ass. So there can be a sexual comfort. The two go together. There's a spot where they all meet. I have stuff to say about that sometime. When you have the ability to memorize women with your mesmerize women with your own oozing self-comfort for the socially odd aspects of you interacting with her. See, like being comfortable, being uncomfortable. You will allow her to five motherfuckers out here beasting on these fireworks. But it's alright. When you have the ability to mesmerize women with your own oozing self-comfort for the socially odd aspects of you interacting with her, you will allow her to follow you into sexual scenarios that the unevolved man would never in a million years achieve. Yes. It gives her permission to follow you. It lets her know that you can handle what is and what's about to happen. This is huge. I felt like I was just in Vietnam War for a second there, so I'm gonna reread that. When you have the ability to mesmerize women with your own oozing self-comfort for the socially odd aspects of you interacting with her. So when you're like oozing with self-comfort, being uncomfortable, this is what I need. You will allow her to follow you into sexual scenarios that the unevolved man would never in a million years achieve. It gives her permission to follow you. It lets her know that you can handle what is and what's about to happen. See, so that's like that safety. That's that actual security and safety that women really want. That's what I'm always talking about, like the infinite male power is based around, and the absolute elite level alpha male. Where it's like, it is confidence, it is assuredness, it is all these things. That is what women want. But the elite version is the spiritual version. Where you could go and like beat someone in a fight, or you could go do these things like overcoming fears or whatever, but it's like a spiritual strength. So it's like so comfortable in yourself that makes her feel comfortable. It's like it's almost like that the presence. It's like a meditative state of love that you're almost in, but it's like you still have in touch with your masculine elements and like your maleness. It gives her permission to follow you. It lets her know you can handle what is and what is about to happen. It's like self-sourcing solidarity. This is one of the biggest differences between waiting 5 dates before sex and approaching the same girl in the supermarket and 20 minutes later having her bent over, pleading to be spanked harder in her apartment, which was just around the corner. And this is also what I want to embody, this state of like deep peace and awareness, where I actually want to be able to pee on women, have like 5 women living with me, all like serving me, doing my laundry, like serving me fruit, and like that's only the beginning. And also doing a lot for the world, like carrying out my mission and my ideas to like actually make the world an amazing place. Everything, like spreading health information, health programs, and helping people become healthy. A lot of stuff. I don't even want to list all that now because I want to like wait and like release it. It's gonna be separate from this. But when I do, I could, drop it here. Stuff for the environment, stuff for humanity, everything. But this is also what I'm talking about when woman submitting to a man. It's this like absolute confidence presence that she would want to submit to, not some barking around, barking orders, fucking drill instructor man who slaps her and beats her up and shit. Do what I say, bitch. Like, you must submit. People don't understand it. Most people have a hard time even comprehending these levels of depth. And really, I need to embody them as well, because people don't understand it when you explain it to them. They just need you to embody it. Your reality is dictated by what you feel you deserve. When you are unattached and indifferent to the present moment, a deep comfort is expressed, a letting go, a giving it up to the ebb and flow of human sexual desire, allowing your instinct and intuition to take the driver's seat and trusting it. Giving the woman trust in you and a willingness to receive all of which you desire to offer her. So, start by learning to be internally comfortable whichever way the wind blows. Learn to be indifferent. Meditate. It will change how you relate with every aspect of your life. You do not build comfort, you bring comfort with you. Okay? And this is where, when I'm working through social anxiety, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to work towards comfort, but there's like trauma that comes up that is not in the present moment. It's actually in the mind. And so that's all what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to work through things so that I become more this. It's never about mastering tactics or anything like that. I just want to get to where I'm absolutely, completely comfortable in myself. And then I just go for what I want in a way where I have empathy for who I'm talking with, and account for that in a way where, you know, there's the masculine and feminine dynamic, and there's like a male-female relationship that's healthy. You know, she's like a little more emotional, I'm more logical, and there's like a real conscious fucking element of that. So everything I do, I'm just trying to work through my insecurities and become more confident. I'm not trying to become more manipulative or anything like that. That's what the journey is. Anyway, it's a great book. I'll put a link to it down in the comments. It's a simple read, but it's a good little read. I got a lot of respect for Chris. I never worked with him directly, but I've had some conversations with him, and I got a lot of respect for Chris. He was actually a big kind of role model. I actually almost feel like I carry a piece with him or something. So he's a fucking dope dude and a cool cat. I hope you got some value out of that. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. If you have anything you want to say, drop it down in the comments. I will read them. If any of you guys want to chop it up with me, talk about where you're at in life, maybe something you're going through, maybe you just want to know more about me, shoot me an email to comeupmikeg@gmail.com, and we can link up, do a video chat, maybe a phone call. This may become something more in the future, but right now I just want to connect with my brothers who are on their path of self-development to become their best versions of themselves as men. I want all of us to become our best versions of ourselves as men, because we are all infinitely powerful. We are all warriors. Like I said, thanks for tuning into the channel, and I will see you guys next time. As always, get up and stay up, my brothers. Stay focused. Get strong and stay strong, motherfuckers. Peace out.